Hello, Phil Swann here again with another episode of Together, Christian Comfort for these challenging COVID days. We've been looking recently at the importance of having a firm foundation on which to stand as you face the challenges of life. We all need that, and I hope that you're finding that you do have one. We've looked so far at the importance of knowing you're loved, and also the importance of knowing that certain things are true in life, regardless of what might be happening. Well, now we're going to look at the importance of having purpose, knowing why you're here, knowing your place, if you like, in the universe. That sounds very grand, doesn't it? But actually it's really important. Knowing that there's something that gets you out of bed in the morning, that actually gives your life focus and meaning and purpose. Now, probably for a lot of people it might be their family, or it might be the fact that you've got a decent job and you're kind of hanging on to it by your fingernails right now, and that gets you up and gets you motivated and keeps you fighting. And it can be any number of things, but usually it's family, usually it's friends. But sometimes we can find ourselves a little bit adrift, rather like a leaf floating down a river, at the mercy of the current, just really depending on what the day's going to serve up. And because of that, we're always on the defensive and we're always rolling with the punches instead of standing tall against it all. And that's what happens, sadly, if we don't have purpose. If you find that you're like that, often I find what can really help is having an area of responsibility in your life. I think it's one of the reasons often people get a dog or a cat. They know it has to be fed, it has to be walked, it has to be looked after and cared for. Gives them a sense of purpose. But how about this? If you feel everything's a bit aimless right now, why don't you make it your responsibility to check up on a few people? Maybe you know a few folks who they're on their own like you and perhaps struggling a bit like you. Well, pick up the phone or send them a text or message them or whatever it may be. But get in touch. It's so important and they'll really appreciate it. And it will give you a sense of purpose. But how does a Christian view purpose? Well, someone many years ago, or a group of people actually many years ago, came to the conclusion that really the great purpose in life is to know God and to enjoy Him. And I wonder if that's anything you've ever thought about. You see, knowing as you stand on the foundation that you're building in your life, that you actually know the maker of heaven and earth, and that everything is okay between the two of you, is an amazing thing. That irrespective of what life throws up, or even whatever hole you might fall down, your relationship with Him cannot change. Now, how do you get that? How do you get to be in a place where the God who sees everything about you, has heard every word you've ever said, and knows every thought you've ever had, actually accepts you? And the answer the Bible gives us wonderfully is it is through faith in Jesus Christ, who's able to forgive us all the wrong in our lives, past, present, and even future. He is able to do that. And when we come to discover God in this way, it gives us a terrific sense of purpose, because life then is about, well, amongst all the exciting things or the interesting things or the challenging things, life is also about knowing Him. And as that bunch of guys who got together years ago formulated this statement, it's not only about knowing Him, but it's also about enjoying Him. That's a wonderful thought, I think. And maybe you've never thought of God in that way, as one who is to be enjoyed. But it gives us terrific purpose when we roll out of bed each day to know that the maker of heaven and earth knows us, accepts us, and invites us to enjoy Him. Well, I trust you stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you again shortly. God bless you.